wrong, then they gotta kill me. Turn this shit up, man, you gotta feel me. Damn it, every lyric worth a meal ticket. They don't get it though, better get into it. I be people my influence, born a front line, nigga, never background.
So was a witness.
Yeah.
A dog what?
Just randomly hopped into my lap last night.
Yeah.
Like there's a rapper on stage and a lot of people just listened to the rap and then all of a sudden this dog was just like, whoop. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, because isn't Junior like fucking cozy as hell? Like, he looks cozy.
Yeah.
He looks like...
Well, I mean, depends what sweater he's got on.
I had a hoodie on.
He has a cozy
Bro,
arm.
that's gay now, dude. I'm looking at you all cozy and shit.
Oh,
like,
no,
I can give you a hug.
Bro, yeah, I was like this and then she put her little hand her down. I was like, oh,
anyways, what do you think happens to us when we die?
Right into it.
I think the energy transfers into something else. We die, but like our conscious probably like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think the body goes away, but like whatever it is that's making us talk and our heartbeat, that goes somewhere else.
To what though? Like where does
to
it
like
go
another
to?
living thing that's like needing that energy. Like, you know,
So
when people when people get like reset, yeah, reincarnation, I guess. I think there's a reason why all these different religions like kind of believe in reincarnation.
You think you get reincarnated to like another human or like
just anything being, anything living.
Like a plant?
That would suck.
You think it'd suck to be a plant?
Yeah, bro. Though you just sitting there not doing nothing.
I think
That's amazing.
I think it'd be awesome to be a plant that was cared by someone that loved.
But like a bad bitch though.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Yeah, give me some water, mom.
I would subscribe to a OnlyFans if she was like naked watering her plants.
You think so?
Yeah, definitely, bro. That's like the only time I would subscribe to someone's OnlyFans.
Do you think that kind of girl is like, it's like a stable mental state?
Yeah.
Because she's tending to her garden, but she's doing it like naked.
Well, that's for the money part, you know, but in actuality, she's breathing in the best oxygen and she, you know.
That is true. I feel like when it comes to women, if they can't take care of a plant, they're not good for you.
Thank you. Exactly.
Well, they should say like if they don't take care of their fucking feet or some shit too.
Oh, did I say that?
Huh?
Or no, who said that?
I don't know. People said that. I'm saying.
Because that's true too. If they have dirty feet, they're not good for you.
Or like if they have like chipped nails or some shit. Oh, her pussy.
Guacatela, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck. You guys ever seen women with bad feet? I hate when women put on Crocs to go to bars and shit.
Oh yeah, that's weird as fuck. I don't like that.
I hate Crocs in general.
Why do you hate Crocs in general?
They're ugly shoes.
I have the coolest Crocs though.
Yeah,
What are they? Do they have marijuana leaves and lowriders?
No, I wish. They're the have you heard of Salahi Bembury?
No.
It's this designer, like he used to work with Kanye back when Kanye was Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
And
Back when Kanye was Kanye.
yeah. And he has like this Croc that's his fingerprint. Like his thumbprint is the ridges of the Croc. So whoever's listening, look up Salahi Bembury Crocs. I have those. They're fucking amazing.
How much really?
I got them on off-road from some like bicycle kid for like $90, and they're probably like $300 now.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
His thumbprint.
It's like his thumbprint. Yeah, his thumbprint. So even like when I walk in the rain and then like walk on a fucking.
You get framed for murder.
It's his big ass thumbprint.
Look at Kanye's like cousin song.
That he got fucked by his cousin, or his cousin sucked his dick?
No,
I think he did the sucking. He was doing the sucking.
I don't know. He's bipolar. It makes me kind of sad seeing him like that.
Mm-hmm. When I heard that song, bro, it was like really like hard to listen to.
Yeah, it's cause like, dude, he made Mike Twisted Dark Fantasy.
But I like the ending though, bro. Like the end to the cousins. Like it's just like so like, cause like that too, like Dark Fantasy. You know, like the song Power at the end. Oh, that would be a beautiful day. Jumping out the window.
Yeah, but it's good.
And it's like,
the harmony and everything is nice sounding. That cousin song it feels dark.
I like the harmony. Yeah, it's a dark harmony, but that's dark too. You know what's crazy? I don't know if you noticed, but like, and Power, the song when he says at the end before that bridge, he goes, I got the power to make your life so exciting, and then it echoes, so excited, suicide. It says suicide.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Kanye doesn't kill himself.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think he loves himself too much to kill himself.
I think he's battling every day. Like, should I kill
To
myself?
not do it?
Yeah.
No, bro, I don't think so.
It's literally like a person with a mental disorder, like dealing with fame.
Yeah.
It's pretty sad, honestly. We're literally watching someone just tear himself apart.
Yeah.
He's like, he's doing like what Michael Jackson did to his face.
No way, he's gonna do the surgery.
No, I'm saying like that's what he's just like there's no turning back.
Oh,
Like by
to his
him wearing-
mental state?
Yeah,
Yeah,
his mental
yeah.
state is becoming a different, like who he don't want to be.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I don't think he'll kill himself just because like he has kids.
I feel like he won't die in a normal way.
You know what's funny though?
Like, I feel like he'll die, like, I don't know, like, he was bungee jumping and then, like, the rope fucking snapped.
You die like an accident.
Yeah, like a Looney Tune death. And
If
it's
that
like,
were to happen, automatically people are gonna be like, "Oh, he was framed," or like someone said that shit. I mean, like someone said that shit.
it's like guy who
Kardashian
killed the
was-
Pope or something like that. Fucking,
Oh, J.D. Vance.
Someone has to like literally hang with them all the time. Oh, this guy likes to bungee jump every Thursday afternoon. But
oh my god.
you know, like I don't know. It's funny too. Like Kanye, like how you say he wants his kids or something. He's always talking about that. But I want my kids.
Yeah.
But then he's also saying Hell Hitler. Like at the same fucking time. Like bro, what the fuck?
He's like,
It's
man, I wish I had kids with Paris Hilton and like different shit. Like, what the fuck?
yeah, it's kind of like what you say, like a crack kid wanting his kids back and smoking crack still. You know what I mean? What the fuck, bro?
I mean, crack is a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
I watched the movie Thunderbolts yesterday, and there is a meth head as a superhero.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Like literally or
A
figure-
meth
or
head.
figure-
No, a genuine. Oh no, not a real meth head.
Oh,
He
you
was
know,
like a superhero that was on meth, and he became a superhero.
That's sick.
And he was still like going through withdrawals and shit.
what?
It was a tight movie.
What's it called?
Yeah, I gotta watch
Thunderbolts.
this shit.
Okay.
Dude,
Yeah.
you know, you guys ever watched the movie Crank?
No.
Jason Statham.
I think when it's just like full blown, like he just keeps going and there's like an adrenaline shot.
Yeah. Like the first one is like he was doing adrenaline shots,
Yeah.
and then the second one he literally had to like he had a fake heart that he had to like keep on like electrocuting himself to keep like,
To
you
keep
know?
going. Yeah, that
Yeah.
movie was. That movie gives you like, you can't.
Can't watch it high.
No, like your heart will start kind of.
Yeah,
racing a little faster.
it's
It's intense. It's like it moves fast.
called like Uncut Gems.
Dude, I fucking love that movie.
Yeah.
Is Adam Sandler?
Yeah.
It's a movie that made my heart race.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, Uncut Gems is fucking good.
So wait, where do you think you go when you die?
I was like, I
I want to know that from Siggy.
I don't know. I feel like all our memories and everything are just gonna be gone. You know, like we're not gonna be able to have a consciousness. It's just gonna go. Like whatever we have is just gonna leave.
Yeah.
And who knows what happens? I remember this guy said that like we reincarnate until our soul is pure, and then after it's pure, it just goes up and just disappears. And we're just trying to like every time we reincarnate, we're trying to make our soul more pure, more pure.
Mm.
And I'm not like totally believing in that, but I was like, that's a nice way to put it. But honestly, like I don't know.
It's a nice way to put it, but then again, it's kind of like.
Like what's pure, you know?
And what's pure, but like, what makes you think I want to keep taking this test? Like, you know.
Exactly, and it's like, who am I like
okay,
looking
dude.
up
Like,
to?
I failed the last one, and I'm fine with not trying this anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You guys ever feel like you had a past life?
Um,
I feel like I had a past life.
I feel like there's ancestors living through me.
You know what? I feel
That
like
part, yeah. There's like some certain things I would do where I'm like, damn. I'm wondering if that's like a trace back of what, like I did 23andMe, and they explained to me, bro, that I'm good at mimicking sounds, and I'm like, holy shit, I kind of am. Like I really am. Like I've always said this, like I can't sing, but I can carry a tune because I can hear how that sounds and like just mimic it.
That's
but
right.
I'm not a singer though. But I can like, mimic shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like tones. That's why like when I play the guitar, it's all
Sing
by
Frank
ear.
Ocean right now, big dog.
Alright, what song?
fucking Pink and Black.
Pyramids. I really like
Yeah,
Pyramids.
Pyramids.
Alright, no, I'm not a singer right now.
Yeah.
No, but for like little things like that, or like whistle. If you're whistling, I could probably match your whistle with mine. Like, okay, let me, and then find the pitch.
Let's do it right now.
The more I know you, bro, the more
Go ahead.
it's like you're like giving me autistic vibes. Huh?
See?
Holy shit.
That's it.
Yeah, that is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
He's autistic.
That's a
bro.
nice talent. No, that's a fucking
That's
sick
it.
talent.
Oh, I'm telling you, 23andMe told me that I have that, and I'm like, they're not lying because I know I have this. Like, it's weird, bro. But
Now insurance claims have your like information now. You know, insurances.
what does that mean?
That means like because 23andMe is going down now.
Are they?
It's going out of business, and insurance companies might buy it, like life insurance companies.
Wow, so they know what.
And they'll be like, "Oh, this guy's prone to cancer, so let's like put up his fucking like."
They would have
insurance.
to. They would have to go deeper into that because I didn't pay to get those results. I only paid to find where I'm at like regionally.
No, they still got your DNA.
But I'm saying like if they wanted to do that, they could.
They
but,
had
like,
to go deeper.
But that's on them to go deeper.
They would go deeper, dude.
Why? What's the point of it?
Yeah,
It's money.
But I don't even give a fuck about insurance.
Yeah.
Life insurance?
Yeah.
You wouldn't have a life insurance claim?
No.
You don't have life insurance?
I would.
You have life insurance?
Oh no, I don't.
I don't have life
Why
insurance.
would you for your family insurance?
Well, I got it for my job, but not for like personally, like a side one. I don't.
That'd be tight if you did.
Like a side one?
Why?
It's just you actually
Security.
no. It'd be tight if you had a family member that did, because then you get $1 million. Actually, that's fucked up. Actually, no. I'd rather have them here. Life insurance stinks.
It's like, what do they say? Life insurance is basically keeping you poor while you're alive so you can die rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
Dude, but what would you think? How was your past life, George?
Past life? I don't know if
I think you're Mexican or Asian or black.
Black for
I
sure.
feel like you're Asian. though.
Asian? Fuck you.
No, that's true.
You give Asian vibes.
He does. He gives me. I told him.
Yeah.
You do like Filipino.
Like
Asian.
the Asian guy from The Walking Dead vibes.
And Glenn. Oh, yeah.
Glenn, yeah.
Yeah. What's it called? You guys ever get like existential crisis?
All the time.
Dude, I always wonder, like, dude, like, it's like I'm me, you know? I'm me, like,
Is that
but
what
what
that's
makes
called?
it me though? Like, what makes me me? Like,
Is that
I'm
what
like,
that's called?
existential crisis?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's like what makes me me? Like, what if, like, whatever is controlling me? Like, what if I wake up one day in someone else's body, but I have my mind controlling me, and then I'm looking at myself like, what the fuck? That was me.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
But then I'm like, I'm this guy now.
So you're saying like you're replaceable type shit?
I
Is
don't
that the
know.
thought
It's just
you have?
no. It's just like, what is it like? You know, like we have a soul, right?
I love these.
Everyone's like,
conversations.
we have a conscience, soul, like. So like, what's controlling our conscience? What like, how the hell is it that I'm controlling this conscience? You know what I mean?
It's just us, you know,
It's a
years and years of
computer.
evolution.
Your brain is a computer, bro.
It's like, it's crazy. Why do you put your hand on the stove and when it's hot, move it out? It's because your just brain is programmed that way.
Sensories and shit.
Yeah.
It's like evolution, you know.
Yeah.
We have consciousness because of like our ancestors like probably got hit by a rock and said I shouldn't do that again.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Black Mirror. That's why.
Black Mirror is fucking crazy. Stay away from that shit.
I would say everything would probably like link back to just survival, right? So
Survival.
Anything that you're thinking of, like one time my daughter was like, "Dad, I'm tripping, like, because I'm having these like crazy thoughts of bad things happening to like people that I love," and she's like tripping out, and I'm like, "Don't trip, you're not that." She's like, "I'm not bad, right?" Because I'm thinking this. It's like it's a survival thing.
Mm-hmm.
You're in your head. You're like, "What if this was to happen?" Like you're thinking of the most horrendous
intrusive
things.
thoughts, huh?
Yeah, that's anxiety.
Basically, yeah.
Like every
Yeah,
time,
it's
like
anxiety.
every time, like you walk on the when you're carrying a baby and like.
Yeah,
and, like,
don't drop this baby.
You know, like I'm walking like on the mall, like I don't want to throw the baby, but like I'm like walking, I'm like I gotta like go on the floor because
I just wanna touch
just
its
think
soft
about like,
spot.
it could fall.
You know it could happen.
Yeah, and it's like I gotta go far away from this edge.
Some scary shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, sometimes I grab a baby and I'm like, dude, I want to push on the soft spot.
On the top soft
Dude,
spot.
the
Yeah,
soft
because it's
spot.
weird.
It's like
You're never gonna have this again, so
Oh,
you
no,
just
dude.
do that.
That's just.
I just like go like that.
Yeah.
Dude, so,
You ever like hang it upside down or like or something like that to pop it back up, right?
Oh, cuando se le cae la mollera.
Oh yeah.
What does that mean?
It's like this old, like this Mexican thing. It's like when a kid gets scared, they're I don't know what a mollera is in English, but it's like something in their head, and then they stop eating, they throw up a lot,
Oh shit.
and then you go to this old Mexican woman, like it's always an old Mexican woman, and she'll get your kid and like raises like mollera.
Yeah.
You like put her thumb in, then like raise her skull or
Yeah.
something like
Oh,
that, and
that's
then the
crazy.
kid will eat the next day.
Yeah, I heard
So,
about
yeah,
all
okay.
that shit.
Yeah, it
Probably
happens to
some of
like a lot of kids. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah.
It's
Man.
crazy. No, it's sad, but it's also like a doctor cannot help you. You know, a doctor would be like, shit, like maybe he has stomach problems, and you go to an old Mexican woman and like,
She's
no, I
like-
can fix this right now,
Yeah.
and just do that. My mom knows how to do it.
That's
That's
a witch
dope.
doctor. That's why I've been trusting doctors.
Does
bro.
your mom do the egg thing?
No,
I was
I
thinking
know
about
one that
that
does
too.
the egg thing though.
Yeah.
My sister wanted to do it on her son, but he's allergic to eggs.
Hey, you're a fucking demon, dog.
He's allergic to eggs.
That's a good.
Like he can't even tell an egg joke. No, we can tell an egg joke. He can't even touch an eggshell.
Oh,
Oh
man.
shit.
That's
for
how
real?
much of a like. That's how
Oh my
allergic
god,
he is
that's
to eggs.
wild.
I didn't even think about that. I'm stupid. I was. He said he's allergic to eggs, dude. And he's like, oh, está posesido. He's possessed.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, like she's trying to do the what is it called?
La pieza.
And he's getting sick. You're just like, yo, this.
But we got a.
Is it true that the egg like is like black after if you have something bad?
I heard you have to throw it, like dispose of it in a certain way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You believe in all that shit? Like
Witchcraft?
Spurs and
I
shit?
don't think that's witchcraft. I think that's like old remedies, you know.
Dude.
But witchcraft, like I don't know. I feel like that word is just like
Man,
it has a bad reputation because there's some like people
Taboo.
Yeah, and taboo too. Well, not taboo, but what's
No,
it?
it's
No,
nothing.
voodoo.
No, voodoo. But I'm saying like the word witchcraft is like taboo.
Taboo, but I'm saying like voodoo.
Voodoo
like,
is
it's a bad
also
rep.
yeah. Voodoo is more like what like
Dude, that was like that was like a black religion, you know.
Yeah.
Like that's how they would heal each other, and like I got a bad rep.
Do you think all that is just like a placebo thing,
I don't.
or does it really have like some? Is it like your mind kind of helping you?
I don't know, cause like my aunt, she had a story, and to me this story is crazy. That there's this little lake in Mexico that I love going to. It's called Camecuaro. She told me one time she was a kid. When she was a kid, it was known for people to drown there, you know.
No shit.
And there's two teenagers who like were like in there deep like for like a good like 10 minutes, and their dad like went in and like got both of the teenagers out, and like they looked dead, you know. They're like blue and everything, and like the dad without hesitation like told everyone like, hey, dance around these motherfuckers like in a certain way, and then they brought like a little witch doctor like doing little things to him. And like they were dancing and dancing and dancing, and then they leave the kids alone, and they were still dead, and they were dancing around them, and then I don't know, all the water just like came out of the kids, and they just like were alive again. And it's just like
that's wild. Do you think it's a vibration thing? Like,
I don't know what it was.
Because you know how they say about like dolphins that help with child labor.
No,
Yeah, you guys haven't heard of that?
I fucking hate dolphins.
Really?
I fucking hate dolphins. But let's listen to the story, then we'll talk about
Little.
Dude, they're little shits, dude. They rape.
rape.
This girl, let me practice on this dead seal.
Yeah.
They'll, like-
They keep a dead seal to like.
Yeah, they'll like. There's like been a lot of like.
I heard
dude,
penguins do that shit too though.
there is this like story that this lady, I don't know, it was an aquarium in India or something like that. Like she would train the dolphin to like clean up the tank, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one time he cleaned up a dead seagull, and she was like, "Good job," and gave him a fish.
Yeah.
And then the next day there was another dead seagull, and she was like, "Oh, good job," and then she gave him another fish, and then like every 3 days, and there would be like 3 seagulls he would bring her. She would bring him.
Yeah.
And it turns out he would save the fishes, like taunt the birds to come and kill the fucking seagulls
Sick.
just so he could get a
Get
fish.
another fish.
That's fucking serial killer type shit.
No, it's not survival, dude.
It's not survival though.
Is it, how do you figure?
That's treats. That's like, oh, if I kill this seagull, I get a treat.
Is he an captured dolphin?
Yeah.
That's survival.
That's not survival.
He knows that he can't get no food. He can't smell any food anywhere
But they're
in that
smart
tank.
though. That's
They're
the
smart enough to
thing.
know that this is the only way I'm gonna get food. It's kind of like, you know, we do that, bro. Like there's this thing where there's like back in the days where they had a snake infested problem, and the government was like, all right, if you kill a snake, bring it to the government, we'll cash you out, right? So they started doing it, and like, you know what? Someone thought, I'm just gonna start raising snakes.
And killing them.
No, yeah, killing them and just taking them to the government. But I'm making them. So the government is by saying like, oh, we're doing something good. We're trying to like, we're paying to get these snakes out of here. Humans figured out like, fuck that, we'll just make more snakes if you're giving us money for it.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah, like it's.
That's just Jews, dude. They're the fucking same.
That's what Hitler
That's why
saw.
they're good at money.
That's what Hitler saw. He's like, oh, this motherfucker's raising snakes out here.
He saw dolphins and he was like,
It's kind of biblical if you
No,
think
but
about
like they say back in the days,
dolphins are the Jews of the ocean.
That's funny.
I always thought they were the black people of the ocean because they have like 9-inch dicks.
They have clicks? Oh, they have no.
Do they
A
really?
whale has a bigger dick.
Yeah.
Dude, a fucking dork is
Well,
like
obviously.
from your garage door, honestly.
Don't call it a door.
That's what they're called.
I know,
Dorks.
but I hate that you could just.
Is that why the ocean's so salty?
You think so? Because they jerk
Like,
off.
when were you ever going to use that word other than
Dork?
calling someone a dork?
A dork? I don't know. Who calls someone a dork?
Hey, suck my dork, bitch.
Sounds like this, I don't know, a
Dork.
Christian.
That's like a good. That's a good. That's not a bad thing to be called a dork. It's like, oh, thanks, dude.
You fucking dork.
Yeah, or like donkey
Is
says
this
so.
My nephew called me a dingus.
Dingus.
Oh, that's cool.
He's like, you fucking dingus.
What is he from the 80s or
I
something?
don't know. We're playing Minecraft. And
That's
he calls me a
talking
dingus.
about past lives over here. This one literally had a past life.
Bro, I think I lived in the 1800s. That was my past life.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're a pilgrim or some shit?
I don't know what the fuck I was. I just remember fire.
Oh, you're a conquistador.
But I died in the fire.
Oh shit.
You know, like I was, you know, I was like, I was, you know how like they fucking talking about like the Mexicans and like the Spaniards like taking over the Aztecs and shit.
Yeah.
But like I was reading up on like I heard of it like they're saying that fucking nobody liked the Aztecs. Like
Really?
Yeah. That like other tribes were fucking like helping the Spaniards.
Oh yeah, because I heard Aztecs were assholes.
Yeah.
Actually, my tribe, my mom's and my dad's tribe, they would beat the fuck out of the Aztecs. Apparently,
Really?
they're one of the only ones that the Aztecs couldn't conquer.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they were like the water people.
The Aztecas or whatever.
No, they were the purépechas.
Purépechas?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Are there a bunch of different tribes in there?
Hell yeah, in Mexico, hell
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
There's they'll call them Olmecas, right?
Yeah.
But in reality, they didn't know all the names of the tribes in Mexico,
Uh-huh.
so they would just call them all of them like Olmecas,
Uh-huh.
because it means tribe next to the sycamore tree.
Oh, okay.
But like in reality, they don't know what the tribes are called. They just call them
It's just
Olmecas.
people.
Yeah. But there's a bunch of tribes that haven't been identified back then.
So when the Spaniards came through, they conquered all of them, or they had people that they're like chill with?
I feel like they were chill with some people and then they like betrayed them
Ah,
and killed them.
gotcha.
It's pretty fucking sad. Like they slowly like killed a bunch of tribes in Mexico.
Was that the plan?
I think so.
Really?
They wanted their slaves and gold. That's what they wanted, more slaves and gold.
Oh shit. What is it with gold, bro?
I don't know, dude. I was talking about that with my nephew yesterday too. I was like, why is gold so important?
So
Looks
important.
pretty.
Yeah,
there's a
but
lot
it's
of different
like,
minerals and things out there. Why gold?
yeah, I know. Like
There's probably like some shit, like some secret thing that we don't know about that they did. But like, what if like it powered something?
But to them, gold was like, I'm gonna give I don't have anything to give my nephew for his birthday. Here's a chunk of gold.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they're like gold.
it's currency. Like yeah, like $20 we give people $20.
How did that
kind of thing.
become
Yeah, give them $20.
a commodity?
Sometimes I wish I was back then. I just want to see how it's like.
Yeah.
I went to Mexico City like 2 months ago, and I went to Xochimilco, and that was left of Tenochtitlan, like where the Mexico City was.
Yeah.
And it was just really sad because I was talking to like the guy who was driving the boat, and he was like, "Yeah, this is what's left of my city."
Oh shit.
Damn, that's crazy.
And it was just like, oh, dude, I felt like crap. But it was the shit there though. Like there's everyone partying, and he was just like in a canoe. But it was
So
just like,
party it up, guys.
Yeah.
Huh.
yeah. No, he said he loves the parties here because
Okay, good.
everyone's respectful. The lake is super clean. He said it's just like he just can't sleep sometimes.
When's the last time you've been to Mexico?
I haven't been to Mexico.
Yeah, I've
You've never been to Mexico?
Just TJ. I don't consider that Mexico.
What, Hong Kong?
I consider it.
Nah, I just. Do you really?
Yeah, my mom doesn't consider it Mexico.
What?
Cause she'll be like, "Oh, I'm like, when are you going to Mexico?" And she was like, "What the fuck?" In like 6 months, and I was like, "Aren't you going to TJ tomorrow?" And she'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to TJ, but that's not Mexico."
Yeah,
San Diego.
I never considered it Mexico, but I mean, it's been decades since I've been to TJ.
Where'd you go though? Baja?
Why did I go?
Yeah, Baja.
I would go because my mom would buy gold out there.
Dude,
Yeah,
and,
gold's
and tequila and shit like that.
That's sick.
That's the only reason why I go. And then I'll get Mexican jumping beans. I like those a lot.
They jump?
Yeah, do you guys know about those?
No, I've seen them in like movies.
Yeah, there's like these little hard little bean things, whatever. But they jump.
Why do they jump?
Turns out there's like little bugs in them. There's like each
Really?
bean has a little tiny bug that makes them motherfucking.
Oh, that's very. And you eat this?
No,
Oh.
no, they just die after a while.
You ever eaten a cockroach?
Nah, I would though. I know they have them out there. Huh?
Not a
Yeah.
cockroach, but a cricket. Yeah,
Oh,
I would
cricket.
eat a cricket.
I would if it was fried or like dipped in chocolate.
My dad would fry. Well, still does. He fries crickets. The
Yeah.
ones around the house.
Nice.
Yeah, last time I went to
Just
Mexico,
protein.
like Tierra Caliente.
I think he just tries to like. It's a dominance thing.
You guys are first generation or second generation?
I'm first generation.
First generation.
For real?
Yeah.
What does that mean? You were born in Mexico?
No,
No.
I was born here, and my parents
Your
were born
parents-
in Mexico.
So that makes you first.
First.
So I'm like, what is it if your great grandparents were in
That's third
I'm
generation.
third generation?
Uh,
Yeah, I'm white as fuck.
You know Spanish?
A little bit, not a lot though. But the thing is, remember, it goes back to that thing I can mimic. like I passed a lot of my Spanish classes in high school because I was just copying exactly how she said it. So she would, when I did my presentation, she was like, "Good job." She'd be like, "Good job, Antonio," and she'd be like, "Your accent was really good too." But I'm like, I'm just mimicking exactly how I hear it.
Yeah.
So like even if I work with like real Mexicans, you know, and they're speaking Spanish, I'll pick it up, but how they're saying it with their dialect and their shit, because it's just.
You ever try to do impressions?
Sometimes.
Who can you do an impression of?
Fuck, dude. I was trying like really hard to do Christopher Walken, but I need to practice a lot more to do that. And everyone does Christopher Walken.
Foo Fighters.
Yeah, yeah, Foo Fighters. Like,
Yeah, you see, that's
yeah.
fucking crazy.
Yeah. Like, oh, whoa. You know, like,
Can you do an impression, George?
Morgan Freeman? Nah, I don't know. I fuck around, but
when I try Morgan Freeman, I always just say Morgan Freeman until there's. I would just go Morgan Freeman. That's what I think.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan
Are you saying that Team America? Matt Damon.
Yeah, Matt Damon. Yeah.
You know, he got sad. Like he went to an existential crisis when that
Oh my
happened.
God.
No, but it's funny though. He was
Actors
like,
are wild, bro.
he was like, why do they think I'm stupid? I'm not stupid. Like I'm
Dude,
a writer.
that I'm a writer shit reminds me of that Louis C.K. joke. Remember when he's like, Matt Damon? Dude, wasn't it Matt Damon that wrote?
Yeah, when he
shit?
was like, I ate apples
Yeah.
or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
Like,
He's like, how about them apples? It's like, what if the guy was like, nah, I don't like apples. You know?
yeah, he's like, that's the
he's
that's
like,
the purpose of the
well,
joke.
He's like, well, fuck. Yeah, you know.
fuck it, we do like bananas because
Yeah,
I got a
bananas.
number. It isn't this bananas.
I fucking love Louis.
Yeah.
Me and him are in one of his specials.
Top 5.
Yeah,
For real?
Yeah, we opened for. I'm just joking. We're in the audience.
No, it was so random, bro. Like,
Yeah, it was random.
like,
You tell the story.
It's not like we. Like, the point is like, it's like it's not like we. Hey man,
Like, let's meet up at the Louis show. Like,
You-
I remember
you
I
were-
parked, and there was 5 fucking stories, and I parked in like the 4th story.
Yeah.
I was gonna get in the elevator, and then this was like pushing the button in the elevator with this girl. I was like, oh shit, George.
Nice.
And
Like,
we
what
were-
are the chances, man?
Yeah, it was just so crazy.
And it was at the comedy store?
It was at the Doble
Oh,
Theater,
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he was-
Which special?
live at the Doble.
Left the
That's what it's called. After
Yeah, he did it. He didn't post it in like Netflix or something.
Was
It's
that
on
on his website? I wonder if I bought that one. I bought Sincerely and
Sincerely, is fucking dude. His
And
comedy
then-
specials have been fucking
and
hilarious.
Sorry.
Yeah, I feel
bought
like
Sorry.
I like post jerk off Louis then before for some reason. I don't. He's more like calm now.
He's more fun. I don't know. He'll just make me laugh at the dumbest fucking shit.
Yeah.
Now, and I'm like, bro.
Live at the Comedy Store is like he does like the dumbest shit on that one, I think, and it's like so funny, you know. Like,
His physical
I just like
comedy is
I'm on this. I was in this train station, you know. I was like, I wasn't holding anything. I just like saying like this.
I like when he talks about his mom's. Was it
When
his
she
mom's
died?
body when they're just like.
I'm here for
like,
your mom.
Yeah, and the Gatorade bottle is just like. Who was he saying when he was like?
I'm pretty sure he's in the fucking my mom.
Did he say his grandma like donated her body to science and it was like that drunk student that just gets an F on it? They write F on his grandma's fucking titty or something. They shoot her down the bodies with the rest of the Fs and he's just like.
I remember one time he was like Jesus was Jewish and his friend was like I don't think,
I don't
so.
think so.
And he was like
He's all think
okay.
about it, man. He's like,
That's
you
what you
fucking think about it.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm almost dead.
Yeah. He's like, oh, that's why we have them. That's me. I'm the guy.
That makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Louis, if you're listening, you should be on the podcast.
That would be great, man. I could die the next day.
He's in a garage in the
I
window.
imagine.
He was about to be at the Rock Gallery.
The Rock.
Yeah, that was.
That's
oh,
close
that
to
was
fucking
crazy.
here. And now
That's
fucking
crazy
the
how that
gays of
happened.
Palm Springs just ruined it.
Is that what that was all about?
Yeah, it was well, what I've heard, it's the gays of Palm Springs were like
They didn't
talking
want
mad
Louis.
shit and they didn't want Louis. And then it was like, okay. And then they like talked shit on the fucking comedy club and the comedy club went down with Louis. And now they're back up.
Yeah, it's cool though. They went. I'm glad they come back up. But I wish I could have seen them like intimate, like in like
Yeah.
like
Those
intimate
tickets
setting.
sold out
Either
the
way,
first 8 minutes.
like that.
I was so disappointed.
I feel like it was like a family and friends fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just, dude, there's so many comedians who like that guy.
You know what's that funny story? That, fucking Jeff Garcia told me. You know Dave Chappelle, his character of the KKK.
Yeah.
Like when he's playing
Yeah, the blind guy.
the blind guy.
Yeah.
He was doing that character, I guess, apparently like way before the show, And like, cause like Jeff's telling me that he was at a San Francisco at a comedy club. I don't know what comedy club they have there. It's probably like one or two, but like some guy in a KKK suit like went in the comedy club and he was just sitting in the back, and then like everyone was like, "What the fuck is this guy?" And he's just like waiting to go up, right? And everyone's just kind of leaving, and then he finally goes up. And he's like, I hate N-words, and it's all doing this shit. And it turns out, like, afterwards, it was Dave Chappelle.
That's fucking fun.
And
That's a good story.
And that was
That's a
like
fucking amazing.
And that was like back in like the 90s or some shit.
Yeah.
Like,
so it was already in his.
Dude,
Yeah,
the
his
Chappelle show
process.
was probably easy for him because he probably had that shit already
All that
written.
material.
Yeah,
For sure.
that's fine. And that's probably what Kanye's doing. He's doing a Dave Chappelle.
Nah, that's just mental illness.
Kanye's for sure, man.
I went to Universal Studios on Wednesday, and people had Harry Potter,
Oh, yeah,
the
what?
Harry Potter robes.
Why's everyone going to studios?
Because
Like
it's
that?
cheap right now, dude.
No, I feel like I seen like 3-4 people.
It's
go.
buy one get one free.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
Buy one day, get another day free.
Oh, wow,
that's
that's
And then get a fucking what is it? An annual pass for like what, like 160?
Damn, that's fucking
Dude,
cheap.
annual passes in Disneyland are like what, $2,000?
I don't know, man.
Dude, I can't fucking. Dude, I see people who are Disney adults with their girlfriends, and I'm like, dude, why don't you just go to Italy with that money?
Right?
Like, fucking travel, you piece of shits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what'd you do at Six? What'd you do?
But I mean, if you go on It's a Small World, that's basically traveling.
Nah, fuck that place. Yeah, dude, I'm always trying to hang out with my friends, and I'm like, hey, you wanna go watch the movie? And they're like, no, I'm at Disneyland right now. It's Smell Mickey Mouse's asshole day, and I don't want to miss that. We had to pre-order it.
Have you heard of Dismaland?
No.
Dismaland is an actual like theme park made by Banksy, and it's just very, very dark, deep, depressing ass fucking
Where's it at?
Where
art
is
displays.
that?
I think it's in London or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah?
But it's called Dismaland. Look at
Banksy.
it.
The
It's
artist.
fucking dope.
The
Bro.
artist.
Like, but obviously it's Banksy, so there's like little hidden
Little like girls with an umbrella and
What-
shit.
Nobody knows who he is, huh?
Political things happening, but
Nobody knows who Banksy is, huh?
I guess not.
And was it like multiple people?
I personally think it was one person, and then his work got so big that he needed a crew.
That's badass.
Did you see when that one his painting like sold at an auction and then it just started shredding?
And then it was worth more.
Worth more.
That's fucking wild.
That's the world we live in.
Imagine.
Art is so weird, and I feel like it's weird on purpose.
Yeah. It's the only thing that can be like that.
Yeah.
You know?
That's pretty sick.
Not like weird on purpose. It's like he shredded it, and people are like, "I want to buy it more," and that's literally buying into what he's trying
What
to
he's
say.
trying to say, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want to go to Gator World though in Florida.
I never heard of that. What is
Yeah,
that?
it's an alligator amusement park. Gator World.
So there's just gators everywhere?
Yeah.
Are you on rides?
I don't know. It's just I heard Gator World, and I was like, I'm all hands on deck.
Remember that when that gator killed that toddler?
Dude, yeah, I had a friend, or I worked with a coworker who lived like around that area when that happened,
Mm.
and she said that apparently there was conspiracy theories that the parents like needed to get rid of a kid,
What?
and they wanted to sue Disneyland, and they just threw the kid on the floor.
What
Oh,
the
shit.
fuck?
And she said like it was a whole thing, but the parents ended up winning.
Really?
Yeah, and apparently like she would go on like fucking the Peter Pan ride, and they like put a blanket over the crocodile for a little bit.
Stupid.
I thought that was like an Australian myth.
What fucking alligators eat kids?
Yeah.
No,
That
they
was in
fucking
Florida.
dude.
That's
Alligators are
wild.
so smart. Like, let's say you live in Africa or in Australia
Yeah.
or something, or somewhere where a gator is.
Yeah.
Like, let's say you always go to this pond to get water.
Yeah.
The gator will literally look at you and be like, okay, at 2:00, or when the sun's in this position, this person comes to get water.
Holy
I'm gonna wait right there, and when he goes, I'm gonna snap at him and try to eat him.
They
They're
have to
smart.
be like that, right? Because they've been around since for fucking ever.
Fucking ever, dude. They're
Right.
smart, dude. Gator. Don't ever underestimate a
So
gator.
you're team
Don't.
gator and not team dolphin.
Fuck yes.
We're learning shit about Siggy. I love it.
I fucking, dude, I've said it many times. If I see a dolphin in the sea, I'm punching it in the fucking face right away. Because they're violent, they rape, they're just not good fucking. They're smart, but they rape. Like, can you just imagine that? So Tilikum, he was a whale, and they put him in this little, like, there was like, it's like a Castle Park SeaWorld type shit in Florida, right?
Okay.
He killed 2 teenagers. Like, jumped up and landed on them.
Oh,
or I don't know
shit.
what happened. I just know the teenagers died. And they're like, fuck, and instead of getting rid of the whale, they just sold it to like another amusement park, and then he killed someone else. I think he killed a trainer. And then they sent him to another place, and a homeless person like jumped into the tank, and he killed that homeless person and put him on his head like as a trophy.
Oh shit, dude.
Like
That's pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie.
it was badass. Don't get me wrong.
Especially because like they're not even supposed to be captured, so it's like, oh yeah, kill as many people as you can.
Yeah, and then like you just like
If I was that whale,
Yeah,
I'm like, bro, I'm not even supposed to be here, so I'm gonna kill anyone that fucking I can.
Yeah.
Have you been to SeaWorld?
yeah, I don't go anymore.
You used to go? Like, but,
Yeah, if someone invites me, I tell them no because I'm protesting that place.
Yeah, fuck that place, dude.
Yeah, but yeah, I know I was telling him like I saw and I got to see that whale when I was a kid,
Yeah.
and like I saw like all the scars on him, and I was like, I wonder what those are. And then he ended up killing a trainer like fucking a year later.
Oh, you seen him?
Yeah, I've seen
Oh
him
shit.
in real life.
You saw the thing?
The killing fucking whale. It's pretty sick, dude. It's like meeting OJ or something like that.
Yeah, it's sick. It's pretty cool. Like OJ.
You could have said like Ted Bundy or something.
Ted
Yo,
Bundy.
OJ killed like one person, right?
He killed 2 people.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to OJ.
But no,
Who did he kill? Anna Nicole and who else?
I don't know.
and her.
I mean, not Anna Nicole.
Her lover?
Just Simpson.
the lover.
What's her
and
fucking name? Nicole Simpson.
Nicole Simpson.
And her lover.
And her lover.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
R.I.P. OJ.
R.I.P. OJ.
Not his victim.
R.I.P. OJ.
You guys ever seen the video where it's like, I think it was like 3 months after he like was proven innocent, they did a documentary on him, and the lady he was like doing the interview, he like went up to her with the knife and was like,
Oh, yeah.
He was looking crazy.
and she was like, he thought it was funny, but I thought it was terrifying.
It's terrifying.
That's how you know he did this shit.
No, everybody says he did that shit. Like he was nice, but he definitely did that shit.
He just avoided, like, you see, it's not my glove. He's like stretching his hand like so much. Like, it's not my glove. It doesn't fit.
I used to hate that shit, bro, because it was interrupting like hella fucking like cartoons and shit.
Dude, I don't you hate it? When I was growing up, I
Trial.
used to hate when like there was like a game that goes on way too long and it interrupts. Like, dude, I watched The Simpsons at this time. What the
Oh
fuck?
yeah, I hated that shit.
Remember that happened to like a plane that was hijacked, and I was just watching like I was on like Nickelodeon, and I was pissed because like
Yeah.
I was watching a plane.
Wait, is he talking about 9/11?
Yeah, it wasn't 9/11. I was in like I was alive, but like I was like what 2.
Yeah. Where were you when 9/11 happened?
I was probably at my house playing with some dirt.
Yeah.
You were
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
No, you remember? You how old were you when 9/11?
I was in middle school.
Damn.
I remember that shit like crazy. Like, I was getting ready for school and I would like put the TV on. I was watching like cartoons or like music videos and shit, and that shit was just like on every channel.
Yeah.
Something like it was either that or like the teacher had it on in school and I seen it in the morning. I remember seeing it in the morning and being like, this doesn't even look real in my head. Like as a kid, I'm like, I've never seen anything like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like what? This is happening here in America? Like
Yeah.
and then I didn't understand the severity of it, the way like the whole school was treating it.
Yeah.
I really didn't understand. I was like,
Yeah.
and I was trying to like even I had kind of like my little 9/11 joke where it's like for once I felt safe in like a poverty stricken area because I'm like ain't no fucking plane's gonna hit shit over here. There's not even tall buildings in the IE like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, well
I
I'm
mean,
safe here.
there was a terrorist attack in San
San
Bernardino.
Bernardino, yeah, that was at my grandma's house too. That was wild.
That was wild.
What was that guy, Elliot Rogers? Where was that at? Where he did his killings?
Who's Elliot Rogers?
Mhm.
You know the serial killer, Elliot Rogers? Not a serial killer. He's kind of like a mesh. He's an incel, like the first incel.
The
Santa
Sandy
Monica.
Hook guy?
Nah, it was like Santa Monica, I think. Nah, that's not. He's an incel. Like he killed.
Oh, is he that Asian guy?
Kind of like a little Asian, yeah.
Was he in BMW?
Yeah, he was like always doing like
He was,
little
talking
vlogs.
about like
Yeah.
killing women all the time. or
Yeah,
some shit?
he's always saying
Did he
like,
kill women?
Yeah, I think he killed men and like he was just jealous that he was
'Cause no one was
nobody
fucking-
wanted him, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, poor guy.
Nah, he was a fucking dick. But
That's why you got, you know.
Was he
hookers
handsome,
should have
at least?
That's what hookers are for.
like he wasn't like you know exactly.
Just
But
they
like,
got good on GTA. Dude.
but that's what it is like with incels, bro. Like they want like they want to be wanted.
They want to be wanted. It's not like they don't want to pay for it.
No, they
Yeah.
want that's what he was so mad about. And it's like enough food, like just give me shit up, like fucking.
I'm
Just
telling
get
you,
over
bro,
yourself.
the sex drive is insane. It drives people
on
to
man,
do,
yeah.
It drives people to do crazy shit.
Mm.
It's like What is it? Brandon Simpson had a joke saying like there's 4 types of pussy. There's that regular pussy. There's the destroy the world pussy. There's the fucking like make you buy a house pussy.
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
He was like makes you like fucking leave the monarchy pussy.
Yeah.
That was in his latest special, huh?
Yeah. I love that guy.
We're talking about like survival earlier, but like you know what's funny, like how the fuck like we made life so easy as humans that like we're fat now. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Like it's like back then like
A fat guy would be like, oh, that's a rich guy.
yeah, but it's not that too, but like we didn't we couldn't like come on, how are you fat back then when you're like you literally have to go hunt, we gotta go do we're always doing shit.
I think it's our
Now we're
food
just so
too, though, 'cause
comfortable.
our food
Nah,
is
but like
processed.
Samoans were fat too, though. You
But that
know?
was more like they probably got later on. I'm talking about like literally back in the
No, but I'm talking. No, that was like back then too. Like
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
anthropology
Mongolians and
studies,
shit like
like
that.
they were fucking like built, but because like it's cold and they had to be fat. You know, it's like your body just like
to where you're at in the world.
yeah.
It adapts.
There was fat people back then, but they were like fucking crazy, like kingpin type shit.
Yeah.
You're talking about lazy fat people though, right?
Yeah, lazy
Yeah.
fat people.
That's a different fat
that was different fat.
for sure.
Well, I don't think they were fat then. They were just kind of like bulky. They're just I think there's a difference. You know, like they're bulky.
No,
and
but now
strong.
there's fat people though. What are you guys' views on fat chicks?
I like them.
I like them if it's proportioned right.
Okay. Proportioned, right? Like what?
Yeah, like if she's got like a bigger like stomach, right? Her titties better be humongous, like bigger than her stomach.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't care if your stomach's big, girl, but it's like her titties gotta like outdo her stomach.
Yeah.
And it's like that's cool.
Some of them.
And then like if she has like too much of a fupa, it's like and no ass, it's like nah.
Yeah, she just starts looking like an ice cream cone. Yeah.
Yeah, Tasmanian devil. Well, I mean, fat chicks. I mean, bigger chick. I say fat chicks. You said fat chicks. I didn't say fat chicks. Fat chicks are dope, bro. They're cool. They're nice, dude. Well, some of them are. Nice. I like them. They smell good sometimes.
Really?
I feel like the most fat girls I've seen, they all have like pretty ass faces. You know what I mean? They have, like,
Yeah.
very, very pretty faces. I'm like, damn, you paid a lot of attention to your face. Because like the rest is you're just like fuck it. this
face
is
card never declines.
I like you know what I like on some real shit, bro. Like confident.
I don't like. Well, I don't.
When
I like
insecurities,
confidence. I don't like ego.
You like it.
Delusional is one word. I'm just like saying confident. Like she knows that she's big, but it's like whatever. Like this is what you do.
Yeah.
And she's kind of like.
But
not
I don't like
delusional,
how
it's
like
bitch, you're delusional.
she thinks that everybody thinks about her weight.
I hate
So
that
she
shit.
has to prove it all the time that she's like confident, and it's like I don't fuck with that.
But there's that's different.
insecure.
That's insecurity. Yeah. I'm talking like secure. Like don't even mention it. Just like she's just cool to be around. And if someone does mention it, she's like, what the fuck? No one's even talking.
Or she'll like clap back really nice.
Yeah.
That's fucking oh yeah.
Yeah. That's I like smart fat girls.
Fat hoes. Just joking.
What do you mean? Like, what's your take on them? What do you mean, like?
Yeah, what do you
Me?
You wanted
Oh,
us
that's
to
you, huh?
you wanted us to trash
I
fat
don't know, I was
girls?
just thinking like, or like if you're at a movies and you see a fat girl like sit next to you, would you move?
No.
Like,
What the
that's
fuck?
I'm asking.
Hell no, bro.
Like, I wouldn't move, but I
I
just want to see your guys.
I would probably lean up against her.
Because there's some people who hate fat people.
I know that's wild. I do know some people.
And they're probably racist, but they can't be openly racist. So, but they could be openly hating fat people.
I know. I just feel like it's like a compensation. Like they're like, oh, racism is bad, but hating a fat person isn't.
Yeah.
I hate
I feel like that's why like
I hate when fat people are on the carts like at Walmart. I hate that shit. The little.
and they can walk.
Well, in general, like you're just using the cart because you got fat. You know. There's people out there that like legit like my legs don't work.
I remember that fucking the Simpsons episode with Homer where he didn't want to work, so he got like super fat.
Yeah.
And then he got like super fat so he could work at home, and then like he started wearing a dress.
Oh yeah, the moo.
Yeah.
Fucking love The Simpsons. You ever seen the movie The Whale?
The Whale?
No.
Yeah. You seen the movie The
See
Whale?
that.
I watched
good?
it on an edible and I was laughing the whole entire movie, and I felt bad because I was like ruining the
I know,
experience
dude.
for people.
I know, because it was like a sad movie, and then there was like this one like scene, like it was kind of like the climax, or not the climax, but like a breaking point,
Yeah.
where like it's supposed to be like a sad moment, but it was just the funniest.
When
thing
he was
to me.
eating?
Yes,
Dude,
He was
I just imagined him as Garfield and just eating, and I was like, and then, like the people in front of me were just turning around because he was eating, and I was like, fucking Mondays, am I right? Dude, and I was just laughing, and then he starts flying at the end of the movie, and I was, oh, dude, it's just like he looked like the fucking fat people from Wall-E. And I was like, this guy could literally just jump on his daughter.
Hey, no, dude. When people said that, like I saw someone said that before I watched the movies. I was like, oh, I did not expect him to be flying at the end of the movie. But it was like I was literally picturing like a fat person flying in the sky.
Was he flying?
Like Doom? like Mary Poppins or something.
Was he flying though? Or
No, it was just you just see his feet.
You just see
floating.
it, like this. That's literally the last shot of the movie. He just goes, "Whoa!" and then he just flies, just flying and then at the end.
But like, I guess it's like he's died. He goes,
And then it just like
Who's
fades
the actor? Is
into,
that
like,
Brendan
Fraser, the mummy guy.
Yeah, Brandon Fraser, bro. Have you ever watched Encino Man?
No. But you watched
Is it a good one?
Yeah, it's just the '90s like fucking.
Brandon
comedy.
Fraser?
Brandon Fraser and Pauly Shore.
Yeah.
Oh, probably sure.
Oh yeah, when he's like a caveman, huh?
Yeah, he's caveman.
I fucking hate Paul.
I like the what's his name?
You know Pauly Shore?
The
Blast from the Past.
I only know him from a Goofy movie.
Blast
Oh,
from the
that's
Past.
it. Oh yeah, son-in-law, bro.
You seen Blast from the Past?
No.
You never seen Blast from the Past? You
No.
seen it? You seen
That's
it?
Brandon Fraser.
And Christopher Walken, I think.
Oh, is he on
I
there?
think it's his dad. I think. Yeah. And then like it's funny because like he was raised in in a like one of those like bunkers because they thought the world was gonna end during the war.
Shit, yeah.
And he was raised there, right? But then he finally gets out and he sees a black person. Oh look, a Negro.
Wait, yeah. Then he starts speaking Spanish or some shit like that. Is that right?
I don't remember. That was a bedazzled. Hey, Brendan Fraser is a go, bro.
George of the Jungle was the shit.
Yeah.
When he was like a Colombian, like a drug lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one, bro.
Oh yeah, he's a good actor. I've always fucked with him.
Meeting the devil and shit. I never seen the original. It was like an original movie for that. Bedazzled.
Like an old school.
Yeah, like a European one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Fuck, bro. One time, this is weird, bro. I you guys ever like talking about like spiritual? I had a weird dream where like I think I met the devil.
Whoa,
Oh, yeah.
how was he dressed?
I think he was like in a suit.
Did he have any rings?
I don't remember like specifics like that, but like it was just like it was weird. Like I was going through like a weird time in my life. I was a kid, bro, like middle school, and then like I think I wanted to kill myself, and then like I seen the devil in my dream, and then he showed me like a picture of myself like on fire. And it's like, you really want to die? You really want to die? And I'm like, oh shit, no. And then like I woke up.
What race was he?
Huh?
What race was he?
I think he's just an entity. Like I think I didn't really see him. I knew I thought he was a devil because I didn't see him as a person. He looked like a humanoid person, but like I knew he wasn't a person. You know?
Yeah.
Like and then, but like I don't know. Someone mentioned that it might have been God.
Did you tell your mom? Did you tell your mom about that story?
Nah.
Good.
What?
Because did you have an overly religious mom?
Nah, my mom's actually, I don't know, my mom's she's like atheist, I think, but like she's weird, bro. Like, yeah, she's not really atheist because she's like
Agnostic.
Yeah, I guess she's agnostic, but she's like annoying atheist. Like
I had a
Like we'll
similar
pick
thing
a
like
fight
that,
with
dude.
everyone type shit.
no, it's just like just be quiet. Like one time, like some like people knocked on the doors and like they wanted to talk about Christ or whatever. And and then like it was like Mexicans, so they were like, and she's like, oh no, we don't want to talk about it. We're atheists here. And she goes, I'm like, why are you saying that?
Bro, that's what you say.
It just pissed me off. Like, you could just say no, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bro,
Let's frighten them a little bit.
I take
Yeah.
my time to be like, you're wasting your time.
It's so funny though, cause my mom's atheist or whatever she is, and my dad's like Christian, like so.
Oh, that's so cool.
So I have like
Track.
it's like this weird balance.
That's
and
what
shit.
me and my girlfriend are right now too.
Yeah, what she's atheist?
No, I'm atheist.
You're atheist?
She's kind
Really?
of Christian.
That's
She's
weird that
Christian.
you're atheist. I thought you were really special.
No. Well, I'm spiritual. Just I don't believe in Jesus.
God.
You don't believe in Jesus? I think you would believe in Jesus,
Atheists
maybe
don't
not
believe in
God.
God, though.
No, I'm not an atheist though, because I believe in karma and shit. I believe in like superstition like that. I don't know, agnostic, you would say?
It's probably agnostic.
Like
Like, you don't know what it is, but you do know that there's something.
Did I say I was an atheist?
Yeah.
I did say I was an atheist.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, bro. Do you atheist?
It probably agnostic.
Agnostic too.
I think so, yeah, because it's like there's obviously like we can't create this shit, so something did.
Yeah, well, someone was telling me.
But as far as if it's looking over us, watching over us, and like
Yeah.
judging every single thing we do, I highly doubt that.
Yeah, I think he's just like, damn, bro, that sucks.
I think life is just a fucking experience.
Definitely.
I think like whatever it is that we were back then, it's waiting to live again. You know.
I always just thought that Jesus
Like
was
the little
like.
energy we have, I think it just wants to become human again,
Keep on
like feeling
being
shit
human.
again.
Yeah.
I always just thought that Jesus was like a magician, right? I feel like he was like, right? Like I feel
Now you
like.
see, now you don't.
He gets a fucking bunny.
No, but like he was, everyone was just like, oh, look at these miracles that he's doing. But like he was just like in a magician, let me
Chris
turn,
Angel?
yeah, let me just turn this water into wine.
It's just all an illusion.
Yeah, it was an illusion, and there's like everyone just like mind
He's
blown.
like,
Oh!
water is just like stones.
Yeah.
He's like mind freak, but
Yeah.
Jesus did.
Like he used to talk to these people like, hey man, just pretend you're hurt, and then I'm gonna heal you, right? And then like he did it, and like
You see, I believe that.
yeah.
What about the water to wine thing?
Yeah, he's probably just food coloring.
Oh,
I don't know, dude.
There are ways to.
At the end of the day, I didn't kill him, so I don't want to be blamed for that
That's
shit.
true, right? Exactly.
Like maybe he was real, but it's like it ain't my fault. I wasn't alive.
I like when Louis talks about that when he's like, that if he's like, that's wild. If we didn't know anything about Jesus or anything, like, can you imagine someone just having a guy like crucified on a thing? He's like, oh, what's that? Why is that in your living room? You know?
There was a video when he's like, dude, God could fix everything with like a 5-minute press
Oh yeah,
conference.
press conference, yeah.
And he's like, first off, like,
Just stop.
no, it's like Scientology. What the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
And he was like, and why aren't you fucking the animals? They're here so you can fuck the animals.
You're eating them? Eating the animals? Gross.
What he's talking about, like, oh, there's Korean Jesus, there's black Jesus, there's white Jesus, but there's no fat Jesus. I never seen a fat.
He's always fucking skinnier with abs, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, fucking hey.
Yeah. It's just funny.
It's all hot. It's kind of hot.
It's kind of Jesus was
Like,
ripped.
it's
Jesus with abs.
it would have been more realistic if he had like a dad bod, because like the bread and all that stuff.
He's drinking all the time.
Yeah,
Why?
just dad bod.
Dude, I was like doing research and apparently Jesus never pooped.
Really?
Yeah, apparently like he was half God, half human, and I'm like, oh, did he poop? And that's what I was curious. And like obviously there's people who like look into that shit, and apparently they said, yeah, no, Jesus never pooped.
Wow.
And I was like, I don't trust anyone who doesn't poop. Like it's like
Did he ever have any type of sexual desire?
I'm pretty sure he did.
What was him going through puberty like? You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly. Like was he always like an entity of pureness? If he was half human, because that's what being human
when he
is.
jacked off, was he already like vasectomy? Like, nah, nothing can come from you, dude.
He's
Like,
like-
you know what I mean?
He's like never
Just
cried.
juice blinks.
Just fucking flowers came out or some
Yeah,
shit. Like,
yeah.
like his cum can cure blindness or some shit like
Let's
that.
just prove that maybe Jesus was a magician. He was just an autistic kid.
Probably.
The first
dude.
autistic
Dude, the
kid
first
ever.
autistic kid.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
that's
it-
such a
you know-
good fucking theory.
That's a good.
Because
theory.
you know, like he's like, oh, he was born, he didn't cry because he's just like a very easy kid to raise, and he grows up. He's just so, you know, like, what are these kids? Like,
That's crazy that you say that, and then other people say like he was very like naggy and shit. It's just crazy how many
Oh, that's
like
the Jewish part,
stories there are.
Oh, yeah.
The Jewish.
it's just Jewish.
That's the Jew part of it.
Mom, I need some milk.
Man, you need some money right here.
Who do you think should play Jesus again, like A-list actors?
Well, you know, there's Passion of the Christ too.
Yeah, it's called Resurrection with Mel Gibson.
Like,
Yeah, I saw Apocalypse.
I thought it was Passion of the Christ too. Jesus Strikes Back.
Matt Rife should play Jesus.
Right?
I fucking hate that guy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, his face is just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't hate him because he's handsome. I just hate how he thinks because he's charming, it means he's funny. It's like
yeah.
you're not. You're just charming.
It's just charming. Yeah. There's no actual.
Like I think you're funny, but it's like, but you're charming though. If that makes sense.
Matt
I don't
Rife?
know. Yeah, Matt Rife.
You think he's just charming?
I think he's a cool dude.
What is your thoughts on crowd work?
It's easy.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah, it's easy, but sometimes you kind of.
What are your feelings?
I feel like it's good in bars, and when you're at bars.
At bars,
to like make the crowd loose.
That makes sense.
But if you're in a comedy club, like I would say, don't do crowd work.
Yeah.
But that's my like I suck at crowd work.
I hate crowd work.
I can't fucking do it.
So what makes it easy?
It's just it makes the
It's an
fucking
easy
crowd laugh.
It's an easy laugh.
Oh, it's an easy.
It's like-
oh, okay, I got you.
It's like if
Low
your
hanging
uncle
fruit.
goes up to you and he is like makes a stupid joke and you're like ha 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 and then everybody laughs at you and it's like that's easy.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
Don't get me wrong, some things are creative, but sometimes I'm just like
But yeah, I understand because it's like when you when you talk to somebody like in the audience and it's like everyone's laughing just because the thought like
it's
the
like
the,
being
the,
included.
being included, but like they're saying like that's just crazy. Oh my god, he's talking to this guy. This is crazy. You know, that's like they're laughing because they're not laughing because
And then there's a mob mentality too.
Yeah, it's not. They're not laughing because it's clever or anything like
Right.
that. It's just like
It's inclusive.
it's yeah.
and like shocking a little bit.
remember
Oh
there
my
was a
God.
stormtrooper at Back to the Grind
Yeah.
for a while, and it was just constant people just mentioning that there's a stormtrooper here,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it was just like, oh my god.
We were just talking about that yesterday.
Yeah.
Or before.
Yeah, dude, that guy was weird.
He was
I actually,
It's-
like he left his notebook on the bus stop one time, and I read through it, and I was like, oh shit.
no way.
Yeah, and then like I was like, hey, you left your notebook, and he's like, oh fuck, and then he just didn't say thank you, he just snatched it away.
What the hell did he have?
I don't know. It was like numbers and shit, and like then there was the jokes. The only reason why I knew it was his notebook because it was like stormtrooper joke, but it was like scribbles, and I was like,
It
And
makes
he's just
sense. I
like-
checked out, huh?
and it's like, dude, like
He goes like this. He went like this to me. Let me run by a joke by you real quick.
He
And it's
did
like
it
that.
to you?
I swear to God, he goes, hey, let me run a joke by you real quick. And then when he after the joke, I was like, oh yeah, that was good. And like you should go this way and whatever. When he was done, this fool hit me so hard on my back, like he was like, he's like, thank you, man, like hard on my back. I was like, oh yeah, no worries, anytime. I was like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy?
dude, one time he spilled his beer, and he got so mad that he spilled it all over the floor and just walked away.
Oh fuck.
And I was like, this guy's weird.
This guy's autistic.
Yeah, I don't know what's
Shit.
up with this guy.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Poor guy.
Where's he been at? Has he been at the market?
I don't know. I saw him once, and then I was like, oh, like.
Didn't he almost get in a fight with someone or some shit?
Did he?
Well, I don't know, with Ricky Molina or.
With somebody, some drunk guy. That's what I heard. I wasn't there that night though.
I feel like you can't fight.
Of course not.
Haven't fought. When was the last time you had a physical
Oh,
fight?
you talking about the stormtrooper?
Like sparring or like
real,
beef?
like a real physical fight. Have you ever had a physical fight?
Yeah, but when I was like in like elementary school,
You got it?
Yeah, probably middle school was the last time.
Me too, yeah.
but like fighting someone,
Eighth grade.
I would fight people at Muay Thai all the time.
Yeah, sick.
It was fun. I got beat up by a skinny guy, dude, and that was so humbling.
Yeah.
Yeah, he punched the shit out of me, dude.
For real.
Yeah, it's because they're bony, dude, and he just straight up like he would like practice, and he just like rocked my shit.
You guys were going barefaced?
No,
Oh, the Muay Thai gloves?
Muay Thai gloves and
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
little things.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's funny.
It was fun though. I miss Muay Thai.
Yeah.
Just beating people up or getting beat up. There's something just fun about it.
I would have thought that Ant
Primal.
fought more. Yeah.
No, I think because
You look like a
I
scrap.
think it's because of the way I
Squabble.
carry myself. Like,
Squabbling
no
up.
one really tries to like test it. I guess.
Test it. Yeah. You look like.
I'm not just trying to like put that out there. Like, oh fuck yeah, let's go test Ant now. I don't think that people don't want to do that.
Who do you think you could beat up in the comedy scene?
Who can or who do I want?
Oh, it's
to?
easier. Who can't you? Because I feel like.
Or who can't you? Yeah.
I feel like who can't you beat up?
I feel like C's has like a wrestling shit on me.
I hate when people do that though.
Yeah.
I don't hate that in street fights when like someone just like picks you up
Picks
and
you
like,
up? Yeah,
throws
that's
it, bro.
bullshit.
Oh, you fucking
It's
asshole,
like,
bro.
oh, cool,
Like,
you're gonna ankle pick me, you fucking asshole.
Yeah.
But these days, I think I use my legs a lot too.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
Get your
I'll
fucking
get my
space
fucking-
right now.
wow,
Kick
fuck
them with
out.
the ball.
And I'm straight up like looking at you here, and my leg will go out and do that oblique fucking.
As they
John
start coming
Jones
swing,
shit.
just go.
That's my first line of defense is my legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kick him in the shins right there, real quick.
Yeah, for sure.
Kneecap.
Or
Hit him
kneecap.
in the
Kneecap,
gut.
bro.
the gut.
The kneecap.
Oh, right here. If you hit here
Ooh.
constantly, ooh.
Oh, that shit hurts still, right? Fucking.
But,
Like, bumped into it.
Yeah, probably like Caesar probably had me because he's a wrestler.
Wrestler.
Who do you think you can't fight? Who
I-
could beat you up?
Who could beat me up? I don't know, man. I wouldn't. I'll call the cops before I even get that far. And this guy's trying to hit me. He's intimidating me, sir.
I'm trying to think too. Like,
Oh, a big hobby probably would beat me up.
Yeah, I feel like Big Hobby,
I feel like,
I feel like he's I don't know.
but he's like a teddy bear, like.
Hey,
Like,
it's a
I
teddy
think like
bear,
if I
but
was
I
to
feel
hit
like-
him hard enough in the chin, he would be like, I don't want to feel that again, and kind of stop.
Yeah, I feel like he'll snap one. I feel like he's just gonna snap one day, like on Ricky or something like that, dude.
Oh, I remember.
Because sometimes I see the way Ricky talks to him, and I'm like, you gonna take that shit, dude?
Yeah, he's an asshole to him sometimes.
Oh, dude, I remember one time a boy, he fought some big ass dude. Like he was like probably like your size, like and junior size.
Really?
And like he fought like some big hobby ass dude, and it was pretty sick, bro. Cause he was like a scrapper, and he fucking made him bleed, and it was just a crazy fight. I don't know, like because I was like, he was
Was
like
it like Bane and Batman type shit?
Yeah, like, it just looked crazy, bro. like I never really seen hanging out with like old cholos back in the day was pretty wild. I remember like this guy we were hanging out with this guy. He was like in 18th Street or something,
Oh yeah.
and like we were in Riverside, and we seen like some white people walking by the street, and this fool, I don't know why he did it, but he just brought a gun out and like, "What's up? Are you in my hood?" And then like it's like the white guys like remember like, "Oh shit, this guy here, Mark." Like it was just like what the fuck? Why you do that for? You know, these guys are like traumatized now.
Yeah, now that you're traumatized for sure.
Yeah, but it was like nothing to them.
Traumatizing white people is fine.
But it's probably like it's just crazy though, like how like it's like shit is nothing to them, right? It's like we like growing up with these hood guys.
Oh,
And-
like gangsters.
Yeah, it's
like,
nothing.
You're like, bro, that's a felony. You just.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And then like
Yeah.
these white guys are just like they probably still tell that story till this day.
Yeah. It's like, traumatized. Remember that time we got? Have you got robbed at gunpoint?
No, I don't know. I haven't.
I've been pickpocketed but robbed at gunpoint now.
That shit's scary, dude.
Yeah.
I had a friend who got. You have been robbed at gunpoint?
Yeah, I was trimming like weed in a fucking house.
Yeah.
It was like a big old operation. And this one random day, like, it's two new guys that are trimming weed as well. And I'm like, these guys look sketchy. They're like bigger guys. And they kept looking around. They kept like doing this stuff, you know? And I'm like, what the fuck? Something about them. And like, next thing you know, within the next 10 minutes, bro, like the door busts open and there's just dudes with guns. And they're just taking all the weed that we're trimming. And he was like, he had the two new guys like bag up all the stuff. He was like, you fat fuck, get the fuck up and help us bag all the shit up. So for them to have them like, they had us on the floor and like pushed us down and all that shit, but them, they're like, you big motherfuckers, help us bag this up. So it's kind of like, why do the new guys only are the ones to help these fucking fools bag up all the stuff? So they bagged it all up and they're like, all right, here, you know. And they left, and then once they left, I actually shot one of the dude's dogs in the fucking mouth. They shot a dog in the mouth. That shit was crazy. Because I heard the dog bark. Yeah, it survived.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it went like through like at the bottom of the mouth.
What kind of dog?
It was like a boxer.
It's fucked up.
I know, super fucked up. And that's when you know they're not fucking around because you heard like, bah! And I was like, oh fuck, they're really
They
fucking
shoot
shooting
the
out
dog,
here.
bro.
Like,
That's
so
fucked up.
that shit was fucking wild, bro. I just remember like being on the floor like, fuck, dude, I hope like I can go home. That's all I remember. Like, fuck, I hope I just.
Is that when you were like, I want to fulfill my dream of being a comedian?
Yeah, or no.
Yeah.
Nah, I wish. I wasn't even thinking about being a comedian at that time.
I didn't get robbed with gunpoint, but like I did like a cop went in my house and like pointed a shotgun at me.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, like it was like fucked up though, cause like I was like with my boy, and, like he was like my cousin. It was not really my cousin, my friend, but like he lives with us. Like he's like his family. We were smoking in like a rooftop in my house, and there was like this guy like we lived like in a fucking like gated community because like we're here like by Canyon Springs, and like there was a security guy I guess by the park, and he was like he looked like a cool dude, like a black dude and shit. He looked cool. But we're just fucking around, hey, what's up, who's smoke? And then I don't know what he did. Like, I thought he said, like, yeah, whatever. But we went inside. I guess he called the cops.
Oh, shit.
And then, like, the cops just went in there. I think they thought, like, we broke in or some shit.
Oh, shit.
And, like, they put the shotgun at me, and then they fucking sat me outside. Like, you live here? She's like, yeah, I do. Like, my mom's not here, though. It was just scary.
That's crazy.
It was scary. I'm all high and shit.
Cops are scary, dude.
Yeah. Nowadays, I think because I'm older, I'm like, whatever, dude. Because a lot of these cops are kind of like younger too.
Yeah, but it's like whatever, dude. But it's like if I like have some sort of attitude, like my fucking day or week is ruined, and I have to pay like $400 or something.
Oh yeah. I got the cops calling me at my apartments the other day.
Really?
I was just walking around. They're like, one cop passed by me and I went like that. I gave him one of these.
Dude, yes. Oh my god, they take that as an offense or
They
something.
do, I guess
I waved
so.
hi to a cop one time because he was in my neighborhood, and then he was just staring at me, and I was like,
Yeah.
and he stopped me, and
Well-
he got me for a stop violation. And I was like, I did the stop, officer, and he just like started getting pressed.
Yeah, the thing with me is like I seen there's two cop cars, and I was just walking like on the sidewalk of my apartments, and the one went by, and I was just like, it wasn't even like a wave, it was just like up to the side, like hey, you know, like hey, it's like that. Just I'm walking, I'm looking. I had my earbuds on and shit, and I was like, just like that, and I kept walking, and the second one like went up on me. I was like, what the fuck? So when he came out, I opened up, I was like that. I was like, can I help you? And he was just like, yeah, we got a call, like there's a Hispanic male walking around here stealing Amazon packages. And I was like, oh no, man, I live around here. And he's like, you have ID? I was like, it's in my apartment. I was like, I could take you to my apartment and show you that I live here and all that. He got my name and then like address or whatever, fucking whatever. And then he was like, yeah, they said he was wearing a black like sweater. And I was like, no, it's me, because I've been walking around this whole thing for like an hour now. And it's they're talking about me, but I live here, so they're just like paranoid, you know, because they see me. And he's like, all right. And then he looked at the guy, his sergeant, I guess, and he was just like all right, like let him go. And I was like, cool, all right. But it was wild because, bro, like I've been living there for like 5 years.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, dude. And I was like, all right, well.
That's what the bro. Yeah, I remember the cops were like swearing that I was a tweaker. Like I was like 14 years old.
Yeah.
I was hanging out with the same fucking cousin, and like and his boys, and then they fucking, I guess someone called the cops also because we were just like, oh, well, these fucking cholos in the fucking block.
Yeah.
And he brought a dog and everything, but we didn't have anything. I think we just smoked already, but we had, and then they were looking for something from
What
us.
city was this?
It was in Santa Ana.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They were looking for something, and then like but I was shaking because I was like young. I was shaking, and it was cold too. And so they thought me shaking. They're like, oh, this guy's a tweaker.
That happened to me in Wyoming. They're like, why are you shaking? And I'm like, it's -1 degree.
Bro, yeah, exactly.
And I have no sweater. And I was like, can I get a blanket? And they're like, no. And I was like, they're like, can we search your car? And I said, no.
That's sick.
And then they're like, do you want me to bring a dog?
Yeah, they brought a dog, and they still searched everything. They're like, what the fuck, bro? And I'm like, dude, you're shaking, dude. I'm fucking nervous, and I'm cold. Like, like, what do you mean, bro?
And I straight up said, like, dude, you're a cop. Like, that's why I'm like, I'm thinking about what I'm saying. He's like, why are you thinking about what you're saying? And I was like,
because you're a cop.
Because you're a cop.
And anything I say
and
can be used against you.
Because he was like, do you have drugs in your car? And like, I always say, I don't think so, like in a way of saying no. And I was like, I don't think so. And he's like, you don't think? And I was like, no, I don't have drugs. Yeah, it was just annoying, and they wanted to catch me that like, my car was stolen.
That's wild.
And then they just searched my vehicle because it was like cold, and then they didn't find anything.
What were you doing out there?
I was going to fucking Grand Teton. You know the Kanye West mountains where you put like I'm bipolar and it's awesome. Yeah, I went to those mountains.
Oh,
that's sick, bro.
Yeah, and I drove there, and it was just like it was late at night, and I couldn't see like the fucking like the yellow line, and I was pulling up somewhere, and I was like in 2 lanes, like in the middle of 2 lanes for like a bit. And then, no, I don't want you to check the vehicle.
You didn't have anything?
I had weed. I work with autistic kids, so that's what
do
I
you
help
really?
me with. Yeah, but I also have a social behavioral.
Yeah,
So are you ABA?
What do you do?
You're ABA or something like that?
Yeah, ABA.
What do you get like autistic? Do you get like random like kids like clients and shit like?
So I used to have it be a one-on-one with a client. Like I would have a client and I would meet with them like 2 hours every day.
Yeah.
And like put them in an office and like play Jenga with them and show them how to take turns, show them how to like not snatch things out of your hand and shit like that. Behavioral shit. And then I went to a school now, and I work for a school, and I have a little roster of like kids who are autistic, and well, they're not even autistic now. It's like kids who have bipolar disorder, ADHD, or like let's say like they're going through emotional distress, like a parent just died or something like that. Like I have them on my roster, and I go to the classroom and I make sure if they need help or not.
That's awesome. Does working with kids like affect your like of you wanting kids?
No, it makes me not want kids.
Yeah,
that's what
happened.
It makes me not want.
That's what a lot of like I think William said that too. He's like, I don't want to work. I don't want kids because I work with kids and shit.
Yeah.
And my daughter's like that, dude. My daughter's like that. Where she's like, I don't even. Hell no. Like, I've taken care of my brothers. I didn't do this. I'm like, I see the stress that it brings people. Like,
I remember talking to a teacher, and because like now teachers could text their parents like through this app, right? And she was like, I had a parent ask me like, oh, how do you like get my son to do work because he doesn't want to do anything at my house? And she was like, well, maybe because you're trying to be his best friend.
Oh shit.
And you shouldn't be their friend.
Huh. Man, I guess that's true.
Yeah, no, these kids are built different, dude. They push my buttons and they see it. I fucking hate them.
Yeah.
And it's not the autistic ones, it's the ones that aren't on my roster.
My youngest is autistic.
Yeah.
The youngest, yeah.
It's hard to like be a parent, like a good parent, like, and then like but it's just like the shit they do. It's like my son, like there was like this thing that he I'm trying to like monitor his phone, and it's like, and then like I see like a little meme or something, or like it was like the Pornhub comments, and it was like wait, this is not where you get Robux.
That's funny.
Yeah, and it's like, why do you have this? Like, I would need to fucking say something. What the fuck? Like, you know, but
what'd you tell him?
But I actually didn't tell him. Because it was just funny.
You're like, that's funny.
It was funny.
What can I say?
Because but like I checked his internet history, and there was like no Pornhub on there. So like,
He probably knows how to delete it.
That's another thing too. But like, I don't think so, man.
My son watches the wildest shit, bro. Because
Like
he's
what? Like
autistic.
Libby or what?
No, it's like these things that like multiply all the way to like thousands and millions. Have you seen that?
Yes,
shit?
I have actually.
You know exactly. What
It's
I'm talking
like fucking the B movie, you like jazz 1,000 times or something like that.
Yes. My son watches that shit, bro, and he'll have that shit loud as fuck, and it'll just keep going. It'll play one thing one time, then two, then 5,
like,
then
it just
10,
goes like,
then 20, and then at the end it's just
like that. Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is going on?
Hey, bro, like being a comedian, do you see like the type of humor that your kids have?
Yeah, my daughter's dark.
Dark
My
humor.
daughter's dark. She's always sending me dark memes and shit like that. Anthony Justin like shit.
What about your son? The
middle son, his humor is more snarky. He's more like a little like roaster kind of humor. He has more roast.
Yeah.
Like she has my dark and he has like my roast. Like
Do you see any humor in your the statistics?
him, he's just silly.
Silly.
Yeah, he's like what you would call, I guess, like more physical comedy. Like he's he doesn't speak, but he's silly. Like for example, dude, one time I walked into the living room and he was just playing in the living room, and like I guess by me walking in suddenly we both stopped and looked at each other, and we just stopped, and he went, and he says one word, like it'll be a command. If he says chips, he just wants chips. So he looked at me and we had a stare off, and he went, chips. Like he would move his body while he said chips, and I was like, oh, like I started laughing, and I was like, here man, you deserve chips. So,
yeah,
like he does funny shit, you know.
I love seeing that shit, like the type of humor my kids have. Like my son is like snarky too. He's like sarcastic, I guess.
Yeah, sarcastic.
Yeah, sarcastic. He's like just like a smart ass.
Smart
and
ass,
he's like,
yeah.
you motherfucker. And then and then like my daughter's silly as fuck too. She's like saying like silly shit. And my son is like, he's the one that trips me out the most because he's the youngest, and he's 3 years old now, and like even like young as fuck. He's like smart, and like he roasted me. I'm sitting next to him, and he grabs like a bag of chips, and he's like, "Daddy, I got a bag of chips because I want to be fat like you."
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like,
That's fucked up.
it's funny as fuck. Cause like, how are you thinking that?
But
like,
imagine you're like stressed and it's like your son's like I want to be fat like you did.
Yeah, but that's the beauty of it, because when you realize that it's you that's saying that back at you, you're just like, fuck.
Yeah.
You know, because that is you. It really, that's like half of you is like saying, hey, you're fat.
Well, we mess with the kids like that. My mom, their mom and I, we mess around with them like that. Like, oh, you get like chunky, we play around, and we encourage them to play around back too. Because it's not serious. I don't want them to when if they go to school they get teased.
Oh, hurt people.
Yeah, when they get teased, I don't want them to get teased and take it personally. You know?
Oh yeah.
And but it's just so funny that he thought that way. Like he created that thought in mind, and just like at that young age.
To straight dish you.
Yeah. It trips me out. Like it's like there's other things that he does that like trips me out. Like that, how is he thinking that at such a young age? Like my daughter, they sleep in the same room with us, and I'm getting ready for work, and obviously I'm fucking naked, not completely naked, but I'm like you know. and then like my daughter was talking with us, and like sometimes I'm awake and I see you getting ready, and then like my son like told her, you saw daddy naked, and it's like, what? How are you thinking this way? Like it trips me out. I don't know. He's really smart. He's really smart.
It's because this is the age where they're like sponges, bro. So they're picking everything up, dude.
He's like really smart, bro.
It's
like,
wild.
Yeah, he's funny, bro. They're
So no kids for you.
No kids for me.
That's fine. Get it. Like when
That's good, man. Do all of you.
You should have a kid when you're like 50 with the like 20-year-old.
I don't know, 20-year-old.
Yeah, like
You think I could pull a 20-year-old at 50? That's
yeah,
so
what
sweet
the
of
fuck?
you.
A lot of fucking young like
It's
women
happening.
like
That have money? I don't think I'm gonna have money.
Fool, you don't
Yeah.
I
even
think my personality is
I
gonna
don't
bring a
ever
fucking
think I'm gonna
50-year-old.
have money. Is that a weird thing to think all the time or not?
I
What?
feel like I am gonna have money if that makes sense, but I feel like that's just me being delusional.
I feel like I'll never have money. Like I'll
but
never
are you
know what it's
happy?
like.
Are you happy with that like mindset?
That mindset, it's kind of freeing. Because I'm
It
like, what am I
is.
going to chase if I don't think I'll ever have it?
Now you know what I think. Like the reason like, all right, I'm probably sound really irresponsible. But before I start, you guys have a 401k or something?
No.
You know,
I think I do, but it's
like
like
through your job.
through my job.
Okay, like so. All right. I don't feel that bad right now, but maybe people are judging me.
I don't
us.
think the shit when it
Like,
comes to money, dude.
I don't. Yeah, I don't get like the reason I don't have like no 401k or like believe in like like a savings account is because I personally think, dude, I'm gonna make money eventually, and like, so why the fuck am I saving money now, wasting money now to save money? It's like I'm gonna be rich in one of these days.
I just never even think I'll ever be rich. I'm kind of like recently coming to the terms of my life, like, and just be cool with your life getting by, because you're never gonna have like hell yeah, bro, I'll buy that and buy this and buy that. I won't. I just won't. I can't see myself getting there, dude.
No,
I remember
Just being who I am. I'm not that guy.
but I want to be who I am. I want to be who I am.
And still get money. That's
Yeah.
the goal, right? But
Yeah,
I
that's
don't-
the goal.
It's like, no, money changes.
Yeah, that's another thing, dude. I'm
Money
cool with
changes
just like getting by, bro. Like as long as I'm
Oh
like,
yeah.
everyone's like, cool, we have a
I just wanna
house.
be
so-
Yeah,
I don't want to be spending like $200 on a t-shirt.
Yeah, that's.
I was about to buy the
stupid.
Action Bronson shoes, and those are like $400. And
Dude,
then I
it's like, why?
yeah, and I was like, they're just shoes.
shoes.
Like, I'm gonna fucking dirty them, and then it's just like they're gonna be nothing. They're just gonna be another pair of shoes, and it's like, I
And
was
it's
buy
just to
some
be
Adidas.
like, I got Action Bronson shoes, you know?
And
Yeah.
exactly, and like I love the color. I fuck with the color, but in reality, it's like they're okay. It's like
Yeah.
ego type shit.
It really is, all that stuff. It's attachment. I that's another thing is I'm trying to be like not attached to shit so much, bro.
I just want to be doing comedy.
I just want to be attached to
I want to
good
do.
shit.
I just want to do comedy and like be able
But
to
you-
make enough of what I'm making now as my regular job
Mhm.
to do comedy. I don't have to be rich, but if I'm making what I'm making in my regular job through comedy, that's fucking sick.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick.
You know what I mean? Like I'm
That'd be
just,
tight.
you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. I don't want to sacrifice comedy,
For
like my
money.
family for comedy. You know,
Yeah.
like sacrifice like all this shit just to become big in the entertainment business, knowing that like anyone there would stab me in the back in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
Like you get a glimpse of that when you.
I would just want to, if that's, you know, we consider success, I would just want like a following. That's it.
Yeah.
Like someone that's just support. Like, oh, dope, I have a whole bunch of
Yeah.
fans to support.
I just
and
want to be
that's
big in the IE. That's it.
it. That's it.
it.
Yeah, same, dude.
Yeah,
But like big enough to where they'll buy tickets. And
Yeah.
shit. Not towards like I'll see you next time, dude. You're always around.
yeah, that's how Jeff is, bro. Like Jeff Garcia, like I went on the road with him for a while, and it's funny because I've seen like go to the shows and like most of the time like there's like a group of people that are the same group of people that are always at his shows.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn,
Oh,
that's
that's cool.
Yeah,
That's
so
cool.
it's like how like it's looking. That's a cool thing to have.
Can I ask you a question about Jeff?
Mm-hmm.
Do you ask him any questions about Jimmy Neutron?
But yeah, he fucking obviously not questions, but he talks about it a lot and
Like what? What does he say? Does he do the Sheen voice in front of you?
Nah.
That fucking sucks.
I mean,
Because I'm pretty sure everybody asks him those questions, but
I
it's just
think-
like I'm curious.
I think he just gets annoyed that when he's like getting booked at a place, and they put
They bring
they
it
put that as Cena and Jimmy Neutron, and it's like, why the fuck are you putting that? I'm
He's
they're
a
gonna,
comedian.
I'm a comedian. They're gonna bring their kids over to the.
Yeah.
They're gonna see him say like that
That'd
that
be
shit.
fucking hilarious. to see the
Yeah.
Just
fucking
a bunch of kids. at Jeff
Dude, I
Garcia's
heard that
show.
like JB Smooth when he was on Curb Your Enthusiasm, he'd have like the old crowd that would watch Curb, and then he would start with this dirty shit, and they would walk out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
That's funny, bro. Like, I don't. that's why I like Patrice a lot, cause like he didn't want to Patrice O'Neal.
Patrice one is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that's why I liked him a lot, cause like he didn't want to sell out to like what do you
His attempt was the Black
story.
Phillips show or whatever it was called.
Yeah, there's this story where he was like, everyone was bombing, and I guess he just didn't give a fuck.
Oh, yeah,
Because,
yeah.
like, he was talking about how you cook a puppy, and that he's gonna eat the puppy and shit.
What the fuck?
And everyone in there was in horror, and he just kept on going. He was like, I just put it
into
on the pan with some olive oil, and I'm cooking the puppy. Like, Bill Burr talks about it, and it's just fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I think
dude.
there was like another one with Bill Burr where
You
he's
just
all
don't
like,
give a fuck, huh?
Yeah, dude, Patrice was crazy.
But no, but he makes like a good point about like just not selling out for like when you get it to a certain level, because like okay, you're getting big, and then like they were offering these deals like, oh, do this TV show, and then you have to act a certain way.
Yeah.
And it's like, but that's not you.
Right.
You know, it's kind of like That's why he mentions like Pee Wee Herman. That's why he fucked up for taking that role. He's Pee Wee Herman. He's acting like it's all this kid show, but then he's over
really
here fucking
over here.
doing coke and fucking dudes and shit,
Yeah.
like jacking off and
Jacking off.
and also it's like, dude, like, you know.
It's like that's you.
Wait,
You
but
should
wasn't
be so
Pee Wee
bad.
Herman jerking off in a theater where you're supposed to jerk off?
Yeah, well, it was where you're watching like adult films. Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're supposed to jerk off.
Yeah, no,
It was
but-
a decent exposure, I guess. But
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't the only one doing that shit. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I know what we
Right.
should do.
He's probably like
He's the only one that got caught.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, and then also like just swear, but you guys seen he has a documentary coming out?
No,
Pee Wee-
really?
Pee Wee Herman?
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was Patrice O'Neal.
Patrice? Oh, he has a bunch. There's like 2 or 3 on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah, you should watch them shit. But like Pee Wee has a documentary on HBO coming out, and it's funny because I've seen him like there has pictures of him like growing up. It's like he has like a beard and shit,
Yeah.
and he looks like Joe List.
Dude, Joe List would go hard if they made a movie.
Biopic?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
That'd be
Joe
sick.
List biopic.
I think he
Pee
could
Wee
do
Herman.
it. I think he
Pee
could
Wee
do it.
Herman.
Bro, what know what we should do? We should get all the IE comics. You know that show Tough Crowd with like the Patrice
Oh,
O'Neal? We should
yeah.
just
Yeah,
do
we should
shit
do
like
that.
this.
That'd be
and
dope.
film
Oh
it.
yeah, I would love that.
Like a tough crowd.
Well, it's
Yeah,
like a green
dude.
room, right? It's like a green room.
Yeah, and it's just like we have a
Green room.
topic and we talk about it.
Oh, that would be sick, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I feel like Dave
That-
Diaz would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
in
he's
that
fucking
shit.
wild. He's off the hinges. We should do that, and also I like when comedians kind of react to like like funny videos and
Memes.
shit, like videos. That shit was fun. I did that with the Buddy Cast. That shit was fun as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm usually just doing that by myself on TikTok, like laughing my ass off at some dumb shit.
Yeah.
So to have it on the screen and be like, oh, now we're all watching this at one time.
Yeah.
And we dig into
I remember I did the Buddy Cast like a day after my grandma died and I wasn't laughing to anything, bro.
shit. That's tough.
Just laughing to anything you said?
I wasn't laughing at anything and they were just like, we hate you. It was fucking funny.
You could have rescheduled, dude.
No, it was just like, I have nothing to do. I mean, she's dead, so let me just go to this fucking podcast.
Yeah. Oh, you were sad?
Yeah, and I was just like, they're just showing me shit, and I was like,
Yeah, I remember.
Right on, no
right
emotion.
on.
bro.
Like, no emotion,
I don't
like,
have it in me.
yeah, I remember. It was fun, though.
Yeah,
those guys.
I think I remember watching Jackass 2 in theaters with a group of friends, and they mentioned at the end of the time, like, you seen George? He wasn't laughing. I don't know why I wasn't laughing, but I feel like I enjoyed the movie. Like I wasn't just like I wasn't expressing. Like who else? Who was looking at me? Like is George laughing?
You ever watch a movie with your girl and she'll laugh and just look at you and then she just like expects you to laugh?
I'm the one doing that. I feel like I'm the one. Like, dude, did you not laugh? Well, that shit was funny. What the fuck? Why are you not laughing at that?
So then they'll just, or sometimes I'm the one that do that.
Everybody's humor is different.
Or like I'm watching a movie and there's like a crazy shit, like, and then she has no reaction to it. Like, bro, that was fucking insane. How are you not like no? You didn't have nothing to say about this?
You ever watch
That happens to me
Jackass
all
with
the
your
time,
girl?
Huh?
You ever watch this Jackass with your girl?
Jackass? I haven't.
You should try that.
Why?
I don't know, just see how her humor
How she
is.
reacts.
Okay.
I hate that when I hate trying to run by jokes by my girl, like,
Yeah.
and she just gives me no fucking reaction. She's like, no, that's good.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
like, no, that's not enough.
Yeah, no, I
And then
know.
I'll literally go do it at like back to the grind and be like that and kill with it, and I'm like, that's what?
No,
I'll
or
go back and tell
like,
her like, hey, remember that joke you didn't laugh at? Look at this. Fucking.
That's
or like when I tell her a joke and she does, oh yeah, and I say it, it bombs.
And it
You mother, I can't trust your fucking judgment now.
Yeah, I guess like said a joke in a group of people and you're like, oh, this is funny. I'm gonna try this on stage, and then it bombs on stage.
Yeah, definitely. Fucking.
All the time. You guys ever like fucking try to fucking like make someone laugh like in public and and they don't have no reaction?
Oh
You just
yeah,
feel like
because
shit.
you feel like you're doing stand up in a place where you're not.
I
supposed to.
love that shit though.
I feel
love
like
that
because
shit.
I was talking to this guy like and I don't know what the fuck I said, dude. I tried to make him laugh, but like, he's like, "Oh, that would be."
Oh, and he didn't laugh.
I said I said something silly. Or
Yeah,
something.
and they didn't. It just went over their head type shit.
Yeah, they didn't laugh. And
Have you ever got a joke from actual interaction?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fucking Martin Lawrence thing's like someone told me.
From
I
somewhere.
love it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't say it anymore because
I
I
got
don't live
that,
like it anymore. I guess.
That my girlfriend gets a left shoe on her. You know that joke?
Mm-hmm.
Where I'm like, oh, my girlfriend's birthday is the day after Christmas.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
just get her a
I
right
just buy
shoe and a
shit.
left shoe.
So that happened at like Walmart when
Yeah.
the lady was like, "Oh, your birthday is like," and then she's like, "2 separate gifts." The the lady, and my
So you're
girl's just like,
saying
"Oh
you
yeah."
stole a joke?
No,
Andrew?
so I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna give her 2 separate gifts, a left shoe." And then when I made the register lady laugh, I'm like, "I'm gonna try that shit tonight."
Yeah.
Like, fuck it, and I stayed with it because it's just kind of like. It's true, dude. Like, if it's 2 separate gifts.
No, that's a good joke. I fucking love that
It's
joke.
okay.
Yeah.
But I've gotten that there.
There was like this interaction I had that was like a great joke. I think I would have had, but like someone, it was so weird. All right, that's my girl. Right, I was with my girl one time and we were like at the we was like having, she got pregnant. She was pregnant. And we were getting like a pregnancy test, and like the cash register lady, she's all like, "Oh, who's the lucky one?" and I'm like, the fuck, like
What?
I'm with her, like, we're together, like what do you mean, like am I
Trash that Walgreens, dude.
am I not like cute enough to bag this?
But like, how does that make sense? Who's the lucky one?
Yeah, like because she's trying to say like if I've either got someone
But
pregnant.
you're there.
Yeah, but she thinks that she probably thinks that she's too pretty for me or something.
Yeah.
You should have just been like, we're gonna find out.
Yeah, like what the fuck you mean by that?
Yeah.
Like that's like she
That's
calling me
wild.
ugly, bro. She calling me ugly, dog. Like she's like, what the fuck?
I remember one time I was.
No, wait.
I worked at a middle.
Hold on. You take offense to things like that though.
What do you mean?
Because like last night at the open mic, the girl was like, "Yeah, you guys, it's tough getting on stage, and you're like, what the fuck is she saying? I bombed on. I'm like,
Why would you say that after I got off? What the fuck? I did alright.
So like, yeah, no, you did, but I don't know why. Like, she said that, but it was like, no, you didn't bomb. But you're like, hey, what the fuck? Why would she say that? She's trying to say I bombed. I was like, because like,
What
I
would
feel that.
you went to take it that way?
Like when I remember one time I hosted the Buddy System open mic, and a guy got up and he was like, "Come on, guys, give your host a break. Somebody's got to do this shit."
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I made them laugh. What's your fucking problem?
Well,
Why are you
yeah.
saying that shit?
that's kind of like a thing that people say though. Like, oh,
Yeah, I know. And then I
someone's gotta
noticed
do
he
this.
says that every fucking time
Yeah,
he goes
yeah,
up, and I was
yeah.
like, oh, okay. But at first, it's just like that's when it felt personal. That's when I
Yeah.
noticed.
Yeah, I kind of hate when like a comic goes after me and talks about my jokes though. Like if I don't know them,
Yeah,
like if
yeah.
you're my boy,
Even
yeah,
if I know them, it's like, bro, fuck off. That's my
That's
joke.
my
do your
joke.
set, bro. Like do your fucking.
Just shut up and dribble,
Yeah,
bro.
do your
Like
shit.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, but it's like, but not like one time.
I did that as a host.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean,
But if
you
it's
got
like if it's the host, it's like that's the
you
host.
kind of have
you
to.
know?
Like, you gotta like mention something.
You gotta like warm it up, but like
Yeah.
if it's just like a dude who's like, oh, let me spend a minute on this guy's premise, like that shit pisses me off.
Yeah.
Lazy.
You motherfucker.
Like, why are you at it?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Or what would you guys do if someone stole your joke?
Nothing.
Fight him.
I saw Riley did one, and I was like, is he doing that shit on purpose? But like,
He's
I didn't
so
say
sick.
anything about it though. But he basically was like, yeah, you're in San Bernardino when it looks like there's like guys out there like they look like they're tying their shoes,
Mm-hmm.
and he just went like he's like because they're on fentanyl, like if they look like they're tying.
Nah,
their
that's
shoes.
your joke right
And
there.
I'm like, that's my shit.
You told us that?
And no, but like he like said it and it was like, bro, I didn't know, but that's Ant's joke. I wasn't there when he said that, and I was like,
Oh.
they told me like, oh, apparently that's Ant's joke, but I didn't know until I saw and someone told me like, hey, Ant says that shit, and then he said it in San Bernardino, and I was like, and I looked around at everybody's face, like, is anybody gonna look over here, like,
Yeah.
is he playing a joke right now, or is it because like I think it was his opening joke. He's like, yeah, San Bernardino's good to be here. You know, when you're in San Bernardino, when people on the sidewalk look like they're just tying their shoes or something like that. And I was like, wait, is he doing this on purpose to try to say like, oh, I'm gonna do Ant's joke? But apparently he supposedly didn't know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, mine is a little different. It's like
Nah,
they
it's
look like they're tying the joke
that
and they.
looks way too obvious. I mean, it might have been like parallel thinking, but like if they
I don't
told
think
him,
he stole a joke. Riley's very like.
He didn't. I don't think he stole it.
No,
I think
it's probably parallel.
Or sometimes
parallel
you just spend so
It
many
is
times
parallel
like
thinking.
watching comedy and then like you just forget that it's like, oh wait, this isn't an original.
Yeah,
It's parallel thinking,
There's
bro.
a gang of shit that I've thrown away to where it's like because I think someone else is gonna think that way.
Yeah.
Really? No, I just do it,
You
and
just
if
do
they
it?
do it, I call them out on it. And normally, comedians are understanding. Some comedians.
Have you had anyone come up to you like, hey, yeah, that's my shit?
No, actually.
That's good.
My
I
jokes.
came up to like a comedian. And I was like, man, you have the same premise, and he was like, oh, tell me yours. He's like, I like it. He's like, do it your way, and I'll do it my way, and we'll see which one's better.
Oh, there you go.
And I was like, okay, and I was like, just like whenever he does it, I don't do the joke that day.
Yeah.
Also, with my joke,
I know he does shit.
I do more of an act out with it. So I'm like, it looks like they were gonna tie their shoes, but they gave up midway, and I just like go down. And so it's just a little bit more to mine.
Yeah, I remember one time I had like having like sex with an older woman joke when I was 15.
Oh, I like that joke.
Yeah, and then like fucking, yeah, but like I guess someone said a joke like similar to that before I did, so it was like when I said it, it didn't hit as hard like it usually does because they're probably thinking it's someone else or said some shit like that.
Oh, that happened to me before with a Selena joke.
Yeah, and it's like fuck.
I seen a dude go up, say his friend's joke, and then give his friend the credit on stage. And I
What
was
the
like,
fuck?
why do you do that?
That's stupid as
And
fuck.
he was constant too, and I was like, oh, you suck.
I don't like that.
Yeah. Anyways, man, let's wrap it up, bro.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's wrap it up before we start talking shit.
Where you? I know, huh? I feel it in you. What do we got? What do you got? Coming up?
Back to the grind, May 28th, May 29th. It's on a Thursday.
It's on a Thursday. May
Yes, I will be
28th.
there.
Oh yeah, man, that's cool. You both of you, huh?
Yeah, on the same show.
I'm on the late show.
I'm on the late show too.
Hell yeah.
I'm not in any.
I'm so
shows,
happy
yeah.
it's not on Memorial
That's
Day.
cool. That's cool.
Is it
You
supposed
guys,
to be on Memorial
you
Day?
guys are.
It's just like they had a 4th of July one, and like everyone
one
was
came.
celebrating. Everyone was
Oh, okay.
celebrating 4th of July.
Let's try to pack that shit out, dude.
That's cool. That's cool. That you
Let
guys
us
are on that show.
pack
Yeah.
that shit out. What the fuck?
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that you guys are on that show.
There's a lot of people on that show, dude.
I know a lot of people on that show.
just keep digging that, George. It's wild that there's so many people on that
it's like
show,
people
dude.
who like just started comedy.
Yeah.
Too are on that show.
Oh, speaking about that, bro, I am so offended, bro. One time, I was on the other day on Thursday. I was on this like newer comic that's just started like a few months ago, and he fucking told me, "How long you been doing this? Like for a year?" And I got so offended.
shit. He
I'm
said-
like, "What the fuck you?"
He
mean?"
answered for you.
Yeah. Do I suck that much?
Do I get that
That's
Do I suck that?
That's
Yeah,
fucked. I would slap him.
Bro, what do you mean, dog?
The gentrification is crazy.
Fuck these two
Oh my
comics.
god.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
That is fucked
Have
up.
you
I'd
had
be
the opposite
offended.
happen?
The opposite? Yeah,
Where you're like, I've been doing it for like whatever years. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, bro, you're good.
Yeah,
bro."
but those moments aren't as cool.
They're not as cool.
Yeah.
You only remember the bad shit, huh?
Yeah, I only remember the bad shit. Yeah, you say I'm insecure, big dog. All right, look, I'm not here.